and even without her turning around, his presence evoked a strange sensation, as if he were touching her. The air between them grew warmer, and she grew conscious of him in a way that made her skin prickle. She stole a quick glance behind her and saw the solemn cast to his face. It didn't seem that he ever smiled, though the Earl wasn't unattractive. Aside from being tall, he had black hair and shrewd blue eyes. She'd never seen him wear any colour except black, and he rarely spoke to anyone but her. She had no idea why. "Dangerous men and nothing but trouble," he continued, moving to stand beside her. "You'd be better off choosing a more respectable man." "That's what my mother says." Amelia opened her fan, adding, "But marriage to a man like Lord Lisford would never be dull." "Marriage is not meant to be entertaining. It's a union of two people with a mutual respect for one another." She eyed him with disbelief. "That sounds awful. Surely you don't mean that." From the serious expression on his face, she realized that he did. "Didn't you ever have fun with your wife?" she asked. "I don't mean to pry, but I thought you loved her." "She was everything to me." There was a glimpse of grief that flashed over his face before he masked it. And suddenly her curiosity was piqued. This boring man, who all too often lurked near the wallpaper, had enjoyed a love match. Try as she might, she couldn't quite imagine him engaged in a passionate tryst. But perhaps there was more to him beneath the surface. Amelia's heart softened. "No one will ever compare to her, will they?" She stared at him, trying to imagine a man like the Earl in love with anyone. "No." There was a heaviness in his voice. "But I made a promise to my daughter that this season I will find a new mother for her." His features twisted, as if it was not a welcome idea. A thought suddenly sparked within Amelia. There was nothing she loved more than matchmaking. She'd successfully paired her sister Juliet off with her husband, Paul, and here was another chance to find a match for Lord Castledon. Her sister Margaret was nearing 25, and after being jilted once, she might be amenable to a man like the Earl. "I have an idea," she told him, unable to keep the excitement from her voice. And oh, it was simply perfect. "We could help one another." The sidelong look he cast at her was undeniably cynical. "And what could you do for me, Miss Andrews?" "Reconnaissance," she said brightly. "You'll tell me all of your requirements in a wife, and I shall investigate your options. I know all the eligible ladies here, and I'm certain I could find the perfect woman for you." If Margaret wouldn't suit, there were a few wallflowers who might fit his conditions. His mouth twisted. "Indeed. And for this service, what do you want from me?" She hid her face behind her fan. "I want Viscount Lisford. You could speak to him and put in a good word for me." He crossed his arms, staring across the room. "You're not worthy of a man like him, Miss Andrews." Amelia felt her cheeks grow hot. "And why not? Is there something wrong with me? I know I talk too much, and most people believe I'm a featherbrain, but surely—" She didn't finish the sentence, for she suspected what he would say. "You're too young, too innocent." And while that might be true, why couldn't she set her sights on the man she wanted? Why couldn't she marry the handsomest man in London who set her pulse racing? Why should she settle for a titled gentleman with a respectable fortune when she could have so much more? No, she didn't need Lord Castledon's help, not in this. There were ways to capture a man's attention, and she was certain that this was her year. To the Earl she remarked, "Thank you, my lord, but I don't need your help after all, especially if you..."